Alright, let's take it from the top. So as many of you know, a video that I published earlier this week, which was critical of the Black Lives Matter released list of demands for white people, was recently censored by both YouTube and Facebook, and later shadow banned by Twitter. And it got me thinking, what exactly are the implications here? What are these platforms' feelings towards African American speakers like myself? My name is Candace Owens, and you are watching my vlog series, The Myth of the Coon. The answer is simple, really. There is only one version of a Black person that these platforms are willing to help propel towards fame and notoriety, and that is an angry Black victim. That's right. If you're an African American and you are willing to riot, make threats against police officers, or threaten to assassinate the President of the United States, you can be given a platform across any of these social media channels. You can even be like that Black Lives Matter leader in Louisville and preach out an entire list of demands for a group of one race, and you will still not be censored on Facebook, YouTube, or Google. I remember when I first learned about World War II in school, I was absolutely baffled and amazed that one man, Adolf Hitler, could somehow convince an entire nation of people to hate the Jewish religion and its people. How could one man inspire a mass genocide attempt? How could a country be that easily led and manipulated to a point of a world war? Now the answer to that question doesn't seem so baffling. It is a historical fact that the Germans used propaganda and censorship to control the German people during the reign of Adolf Hitler. The Nazi propaganda ministry, directed by Dr. Joseph Goebbels, took control of all forms of communication in Germany. Newspapers, magazines, books, public meetings, and rallies, art, music, movies, and radio. Viewpoints in any way threatening to Nazi beliefs were censored or eliminated from all media. Sound familiar? For those of you on the outside looking in, many of you may think that America is on the brink of a civil war. That could not be further from the truth. Our media is actively censoring everything that is going out of this country, and our social media giants are helping them to do that. There are millions of Americans out there every day like me that are working hard to get the truth out regarding what goes on day to day in this country, and it is not the picture that you guys have been seeing. We, alongside our president, are being censored and edited at every turn for trying to simply get out a message of unity. So I invite all of you to watch each and every one of my videos backwards and forwards and tell me if they are worthy of censorship. All I have preached is that I refuse to be a mule used by the media to get out a message of division and mass lies. I refuse to play a part in the brainwashing that is taking place in this country. So as the media works to double down on its claims of division, allow me to work to double down on some of my own. I do not live in a racist country. I do not hate white people or any group of people based off of the color of their skin for that matter. I do not live in fear every day of the reemergence of white nationalism or the KKK. And I am struggling immensely to understand why anything that I have just said requires censorship. While we're talking, the people of America do not believe that Vladimir Putin hacked the US election. We do not believe that there is some Russian collusion conspiracy story. And we know damn well that Hillary Clinton did not lose this election because she was a woman, but because she was an awful human being that none of us wanted to see as our president. Here in America, we no longer have freedom of speech. We are being censored, and we are being suppressed by powers that are much bigger than us, who would see to have all of us divided and fighting and living in constant fear. I have no idea what they have to gain from this, but I can tell you that we are in the midst of an information war in this country. Facebook and YouTube and Twitter are not interested in educated Black people because educated Black people do not help them launch wars. Educated Black people do quite the opposite. They aim for success and they aim for advancement in this society, which is everything that they are trying to avoid. People are being paid to riot. The media is showing up and filming these riots, and they are purporting these riots as a constant condition of living in America. And as I have told you, that could not be further from the truth. And it is not just Black and white people that they are trying to divide. It is gay people, it is lesbian people, it is trans people, it is disabled people, it is any group of people that they feel are not mentally strong enough to think for themselves. I am strong enough to think for myself, and I have no plans of shutting up no matter how much they might try to censor me. I never thought that America would come to this. I never thought that America would be a country that is living under censorship. The media is our enemy. Facebook, Twitter, Google, YouTube, as a collective whole, they think that we are stupid. We cannot prove them right. How do you control a group of people? You keep them divided up against one another. You guys can follow me on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram at RedPillBlack. If If you want to help me continue making these videos, please consider donating to my patreon.com account, which is also under Red Pill Black. Thank you guys so much for watching.